Okay, I'm a fan of shows like The Walking Dead. I've watched The Purge, I've watched scary movies.
Yeah.
Insidious Chapter 3, I was covering my eyes, man.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like, what's gonna happen? Do you ever get scared on set?
This set was really interesting. Lee insisted that we, he did a number of things to create the mood. Most of the material I was in, we shot on a set of that apartment. And the whole time we were there, he kept the lights dimmed and even had the crew sort of working in hushed tones. And the whole experience took on kind of a creepy feel. So was I afraid? No. But it made it very easy to tap into those feelings, you know.
Sure, I could imagine. So, have you watched the movie yet?
Oh yeah.
Did this movie scare you?
It did. It's interesting. I watched it in a way that most people won't. Alone in a high-tech screening room with the best digital sound and placement of the sound. So it was a phenomenal experience, one of a kind, and really creepy because I'm alone watching this. But I think I see it next week with a whole invitee fan audience, so that's really the way to watch it. Horror movies I credit for being one of the main influences that have kept going to the movie theater and watching a movie with other people, kept that alive. So it's really fun for me to be a part of one of these movies.
Do you have a favorite horror movie before you signed on to these?
Well, all of us on this movie love The Shining. Lee, unabashedly cites it as an inspiration, and you really can't top that movie. And it has, they're relatable to each other in that it's a contained space. The Shining obviously is big, but more isolated. Ours is more claustrophobic in this apartment building, and keep in mind you can't really get out of an apartment without going down an elevator waiting for the it has a sort of a creepier feel here. The Shining, The Exorcist. I remember being in a theater watching Halloween, that original Halloween. That was the one that actually left a mark. Yeah.
That'll stick with you. This is going to stick with people. This one's going to stick with me. Last night I was trying to take a picture of the LA skyline.
Yeah.
I turned all the lights off and the light behind me flickered. And I was just, oh no, why?
We did that too.
I thought there was going to be footsteps.
It's all part of the Insidious Chapter 3 experience.
Sure. So you've gone from so many different genres. You've done horror now. You were in a lighthearted role with New Girl.
Yeah.
Now, I'm with Comicbook.com, so I have to ask, would you ever consider a superhero? I could see you maybe as the Punisher if you wanted to be mean.
I would love to be mean. Punisher sounds good, and yeah, I'd go superhero anytime they need me to. I'm standing by. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Let's go with Punisher.
Maybe we can make it happen.
Right on, thanks.
I think it's amazing that they're so passionate about the show, and that means so much to us who are recreating the film. Now, we definitely brought it to modern day life and turned it into kind of a more coming-of-age story. And the truth